for Let's Get a Win, letsgetawin.com. This is episode 5 of Let's Win You Money Betting Tennis. We're going to do a quick Winston Salem recap, as well as a U.S. Open preview, the last major of the year. Got 2 free plays for you tomorrow, Monday at the U.S. Open, as well as another free play on Tuesday. Let's dive right into that Winston Salem recap. Lorenzo Sonego takes it home, beating the American Alec Mickelson in straight sets, bogling him in the first set 6-0, takes the second set 6-3. Sonego took down Goffin in the semifinals and was pretty dominant throughout the tournament. I went out there a couple of days, got to see Goffin in person, Pavel Kotov, a couple other matches. But Sonego takes home the ATP 250. Good win for Sonego. But as you guys know, we do like to attack those guys, especially in the big majors that just are going on a deep run at a 250. Sonego is one of them. Going to make this video pretty short today, but let's dive right in. I got ATP screen pulled up here for everybody, but wanted to, again, show you what I do. So the main screen here, you have Spank Odds up, which is your odds screen. Strongly advise everybody to get one of the odds screens. This is the best platform. I use that as well as Odds Checker. And we are all on tennis right now, but Odds Checker lets you put your state and only produces the books that you have in your state. So let's dive right into the U.S. Open, last major of the year. 1 seed center. I believe Djokovic is the 2 seed, Alcaraz the 3. Double back on that, but everybody is there. Got some great matches to start the tournament. If you look at the small screen, I think I can dive down here and get you some futures, which we like to stay away from. Well, we won't even dive into the futures as of now, but you know, again, your classic three-headed monster of Sinner, Alcaraz, and Djokovic will be your favorites. Let's dive into the individual matchups. You look at the main screen here, as we said, Spank Odds lets you have your best books up here. You can coordinate it all via columns. I like to go back and forth between my opening and my current line. So let's start. This is actually a Tuesday matchup. Mattia Belushi versus Stan Wawrinka. I got the ones highlighted that I think are the best matchups in the first round. Belushi, young qualifier against the old multiple-time major winner Stan Wawrinka. Belushi opened at a minus 220 at Circa, still hovering around that, all the way up to 260 at Bet Online. So let's dive into that free play. It is Tuesday, but we do like Mattia Belushi minus 2.5 games at minus 125. At the end of the video, I will put up all of the free plays for you. Mattia Belushi minus 2.5 games at minus 125. I do want to dive into that a little bit. I got an example for everybody on how important it is to find the best line. So Odds Checker, again, I double check on all the odds checkers. Let's try to find Belushi real fast. It's Tuesday. Thought I had him pulled up for everybody. Bear with me real fast. I believe it's the last matchup on Tuesday. There it is. He's 250 on the money line, best line at Bet365. But let's dive over here to the handicaps. Perfect example of shopping your line. As you see here, Mattia Belushi minus 2.5 games at minus 125 is the free play we're giving at DraftKings in North Carolina. But look at this. At 3.5 is minus 2 and 125 as well as the best line. So you're getting a full game for the same price. Again, always shopping around. You know, 2.5, you get it at 200 at BetMGM. So if you're only betting BetMGM, you're losing 75 points of value right there. Again, always stress betting your best line. This is a perfect example. Don't have a play on this. I do have some plays on Monday that will be on the premium card, but I'm going to get into the 2 free plays next. This is a matchup I do like. It is not on the card. Just a good watching matchup. Arthur Fees, the young Frenchman, against Lerner Teen, the young American who had a good run at Winston. Lefty, solid. He's going to hear some name from him. As you see, Fees opened at 220. He's getting bet up to 260. So it looks like people are on Fees. Let's dive into the next free play. This is going to be tomorrow, Monday. I don't have a time frame yet, but we're going to give you Alejandro Tabilo minus 3.5 games at minus 110. Let's go over here to odds screen for your odds checker. Alejandro Tabilo, that's your money line. We're going to go to the handicaps. And we're going to give you out minus 3.5 games at minus 110. It's both at FanDuel and DraftKings. Go Finn. We're going to attack him. Old veteran, solid player, good returner. Went deep at Winston. Looked to me, watched him twice play. He was batting a little injury, didn't show much of it. But now he's flying to U.S. Open, has an early Monday matchup against a guy who, another lefty, who is off of a great year on all surfaces. I think Tabilo is going to come out, take the first set 6-3, and then cruise to victory. So Tabilo, minus 3.5 games at minus 110. That's a free play for everybody on Monday. Back to spank odds going down. Here's our last free play for Monday. We're going to give you Zhengcheng Zhang, which is Jerry Shang, at minus. I have my best line at minus 145. Here you see Circa, some other books on spank odds, 126. But I have minus 135, Jerry Shang over Alexander Bublik. Shang, another young up-and-comer. Bublik, you'd never know. He could come out on fire, but I think Shang did battle a little injury. I believe it maybe Montreal or somewhere he had to drop out. Or actually, it was Winston. He had to drop out of Winston before the Sonego matchup, but I think it was more of a precaution. Shang opens up as a favorite, has been slightly bet up. We are going to go Jerry Shang minus 135 on the money line. Let me give you one more matchup that I really like at the U.S. Open. It's going to be the young Giovanni Mpeschi pair card versus Tomas Echeverry. They've matched up a couple times already. Pair card beat him at his home in France to win an ATP 250. But to me, I figured pair card would be maybe a slight favorite. But Echeverry opened at 145 and has been getting bet up. Not on the card yet, not as a free play, but something to watch. Probably my favorite matchup of the opening round. Also, the young Jakub Mensik versus Felix Auger-Aliassime is a good matchup. But that's our U.S. Open preview. Stay tuned for free plays throughout the U.S. Open, but I gave you those 3 free plays. Going to have it on the screen at the end here. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get a win.com for all your premium and free plays. And as always, let's win you money betting tennis.